Welcome back to Star Wars D&D, Session 30. The Padawans have turned on Passion, striking him down and temporarily allying with the other Sith assassins until they were reunited with Mellus. Corrupted by the dark side, she attempted to spread the darkness into the players, and succeeded to a degree. While this happened, Aji-Sai met the Mandalorian girl he had once been tasked to find. Accepting the fact that she had been corrupted, he finally wore the Mask of Mandalore. Now our players, they bring Mellus with them to seek out Kindasu, wherever he may be. Hi! Welcome back. You'll notice a couple of changes here. Small changes. Obviously, Midas is now gray, so his stuff has been changed. And Aji-Sai, as he has now donned the Mask of Mandalore, his icon has changed to better reflect that. So that is the Mandalore mask. There's a zoomed in version of it. Fun fact, I forgot it was orange. So if I failed to properly describe that earlier, that's why.
No, I actually painted it orange now. It lost color over the centuries, you know how it is.
Alright, but here we are. You have all returned to the ship. You have left the Sith Assassin hideout. You have left the former Jedi Temple on Coruscant. You are back in the ship. You have immediately taken off. LeBaer said that he was going to search for Kindasu using the Force. And here we are. Test something real quick now that we're streaming. Alright. I think my frame rate is good. I think I fixed the issue. We'll find out if that happens again when we go to a bigger map. So a little bit of time has passed. Aji-Sai, you haven't entered hyperdrive. You haven't entered hyperspace. Because you don't know exactly where you're going yet, unless you all have a destination you're trying to go to. In the meantime, while the bear looks for him.
Yeah, let me just go to Coruscant.
No, take Mellus to go kill that hut.
Ooh.
GG.
I mean, we are still being hunted by. We still do have a bounty.
Yeah.
That's true. And hey, speak of the devil. Not speak of the devil. What am I doing?
Wrong devil.
Sort of speak of the devil. You all, while you're sitting here in the room, you see Tuzig suddenly has a rigging coming from his pocket. You see, he pulls out a communicator. Y'all can see. As I'm pretty sure nothing was taken from him previously, so I was pretty sure he still had this. You see, he kind of looks at it. Excuse me. He's gonna head into the captain's quarters.
Nope.
You could stop
back here.
I mean, it's a private call.
Oh, no. Maybe.
There's no privacy in this house. I pay for these walls. I can leave these walls out if I wanted to.
Oh,
So you're going to force me to answer it here?
Oh, I was speaking as Aji-Sai.
Oh.
it's your call. Do what you will.
Just know that I'm inclined to be part of this, or at least listen to it. I would very much appreciate it.
This part I am saying. Aji-Sai, you're responsible for him, aren't you?
Am I?
So would you like to come into the other room with me then, or should I just speak openly
Sure.
here?
Is the phone still ringing?
Sure, I would
Yeah,
at
it's
least
still-
give you
it's
that
still
much
going off.
privacy. Let's go.
Alright, so he clicks it. Yes. What languages do you speak, Aji-Sai?
Oh boy.
like two.
I speak Javanese,
Or three.
basic, Mandoa. I think that's it.
You do not recognize this language, what it's saying. But you can roll a
Alright, 7.
knowledge check. A knowledge check to
So that's 7.
understand
Get
what the
over it.
language is. Alright, if
Sure.
you're immediately calling him in. Are you actually, or is
Also
that?
calling him.
Okay.
I am actually calling him in. I also roll this knowledge check, I suppose.
You are unfamiliar with this language. It's not from a common people.
So
All right.
7, translate.
So you don't hear the first bit. While Soda 7's entering the room, you
Yeah.
miss the very first bit, and he continues. What? You're certain? You hear the other voice, the other, how do these people speak? It's kind of like that.
Yes, I understood that.
And that's what he says. What, you're certain? You see, at that point, Tuzig pulls out a bounty puck, clicks it. This is when RA7 arrives. And you can see the bounty. This is the one of you all, who were being hunted by Gracchus. It was his bounty. And you can see it is all now red, a different color than is typically indicated in a bounty puck.
That means...
And you would know what that means, as you are a high-level bounty hunter. That means the bounty is no longer active.
Oh, it's on hold, baby.
Interesting. Did someone turn them in? RA7 starts to translate. He says, must have. Why else would they take it down? I thought you were on their tail. I always forget what voice I do for him. I've forgotten which two between the RA7 and the whatever 7 he was before.
Soda 7.
Soda 7.
Actually, it was only Soda before.
It is Soda.
Rip RA7.
It says, yeah. He said, he's translating correctly. I thought you were on their tail. And then you can see Tuzig kind of looks at you, but responds, I was, but I've lost them. Shame. Would have been a nice payout. What will you do now? I'm working for someone else. You heard of Laber Servas? Can't say I have. Should I? No. But I wanted to make sure. If you figure out who turned in the bounty, let me know. Can do. Is there something I should know? Pauses again. My encounter with them showed that they were quite talented in combat. I suspect I could beat one. He looks at you, kind of a half smile. Maybe 2. But not all of them. So whoever turned them in must be quite capable. And quite the deceptor? Is that a real word? I have that written.
Deceiver.
Quite the deceiver, thank you. I'd like to know who it was. Roger, do you need a drop-off of any of your collection? No, not yet. But keep your comms on you. Out. Roger, out. And he puts it back down. Well, I guess we're no longer enemies.
Guess so. That means you can stay long on the ship then.
Good.
Welcome aboard.
Finally a real member of the crew, am I?
Sure. I'll get back to clean those back attacks. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my goodness.
He's gonna gesture out the door after you. He's gonna look to you to see if you're gonna say it.
Yep. Seems our bounty is on hold. At least some kind. Apparently someone already took in our bounty, even though we're here. At least it's speculated.
I guess Gracchus gets to live another day.
Suppose so.
Yeah, works for
Shame.
us.
Shame. Looks like he had a few more Jedi relics.
I'm pretty
Probably
sure we
did.
took everything. Like 18 lightsabers or whatever the fuck that was. And someone still has them on them, on their person.
I still have those lightsabers.
I thought we had a box of lightsabers in the storage bay.
It would make sense for you to have them in the crew quarters to some degrey, or in storage.
I got a little bag with them all.
Okay.
Keep them strapped on me.
Just imagine. All right, we need to be quiet.
One of
Uh,
the please.
Can I dismantle the 2 lightsabers I picked up to build my own lightsaber?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Since I now have to build lightsaber feat. I'm not sure if it's a feat or a talent. It doesn't really specify.
It's kind of worthless.
Also dead.
You still get a +1 to your hit check from building it yourself.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
But
mean,
at this point, I'll say any lightsaber that you've modified will also just acquire that.
Oh, okay.
Because
Well,
technically, you would have already had your lightsaber made yourself, just in the lore of becoming
So that means I get a
Padawan.
+1 to my hit check.
It's really
Yes,
weird that the
that's-
level
that's what I'm
7
wondering.
Jedi says you make a lightsaber. Then it's really weird that that's in the book.
Okay.
All right, so you heard him, everybody. +1 to your hit
Yeah,
check.
that's basically what that means.
I'm just saying.
If you have level 7 Jedi, you have +1 to your hit with the
Oh, no, I don't
lightsaber.
have that.
With the lightsaber.
Yeah, I'm not level 7 Jedi, so no. What happens if I'm a soldier, though? No.
Well, then you can take a few more levels in Jedi, and then you can get that.
I was about to make a joke about soldering irons, but I don't think that works too. Okay. So can I dismantle the 2 lightsabers that I have to create my own?
Yeah, if you want to. There's not really
Can you
a
create-
need to do it, but you can.
Can I create a double-bladed lightsaber?
That you could do.
Okay.
Trying to join a gang?
Oh, do you have a double-bladed lightsaber?
Always happen.
Yeah, it's red one.
Oh, do you? I didn't realize. Yeah, I'm trying to join the gang. Teach me, senpai.
Alright, so what you want to do is.
So before I go on that adventure, I'm going to call over HK-47, and I'm going to walk towards the engine room. Wait, actually, we're still like not even moving, right?
You're moving, but you're not like moving fast.
We're orbiting.
We're
Kinda.
orbiting a planet. We're orbiting Coruscant.
Yep.
And they're giving us a 2-day head start. So I think we should move.
To where? To where?
Be
That's the
alive.
question.
Right. Yeah. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Yeah,
And
Liberia's
LeBear's
figuring
trying
it
to
out right
find
now.
somebody through the forest, but
Yeah, he's trying to give
Let's
you a
just-
lead.
let's just set coordinates somewhere.
Zeno.
Although I think we've like burned every bridge we've come across. Actually, no. That place where we found all that spice, we can go there.
You could return there, yeah.
You know,
Araxes, I think, is its name.
I think so. I don't have that
I
one. written
talked to
down.
you for a moment in the storage bay.
Who was that to?
Zeno.
Okay.
Shit, I want
So-
to talk to him too.
While you two are heading off to do that, Putamai, are you talking to HK?
Finally popular.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I'm walking towards the engine room, and I'd like HK to see if he can scan the ship to see if there's any trackers, like he did last time.
Oh, well, now we know who it was. It was Tuesday that was calling everybody to it.
We should cut him down.
You'll say affirmative.
Step aside.
You can see he just starts interacting on the computer, and you can see he has a couple of other bells and whistles that just kind of pop out of him, and he just starts scanning the area. Anything else you're doing with him, Putamai?
That's not even the funniest one. You guys said zoom in on Ajusad's helmet, and I did, and then I immediately tapped in Spider-Man Delore. I thought that was funny. No one else laughed. I did.
I didn't see
I didn't
it.
see it.
Uh,
I'm so sorry.
no, I'm just asking for HK to do a security check.
All right. So Zeno Midas,
Although I'm curious if Soda 7 could help him on his check.
maybe.
Ooh. Get those
Double.
bots.
Yeah.
The double check.
Soda 7, backup requested inside the engine room.
Very well.
I gotta do everything around here.
GG.
All right.
Machines.
Zeno Midas, what are you two doing?
I need you to do me a favor, Zeno.
What's up?
Since our bounty's been cut off and we are still here and not turned in, it makes me think that someone found the Jedi. Can you search for them, see if they're okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
Can I put my hand on his shoulder and give him an addition to his check?
Yeah. You can give him
Nice.
a +2 to his check.
Boom, let's do it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Zeno finds them and they're back in Carbonite.
You're gonna hear me whisper. I have my hand on his shoulder and I whisper in his ear, "Let the hatred flow inside you."
You can
It's
see the
begun.
Sith corruption start or dark side corruption.
All right, use the Force, Xeno. All the
Oh
plus
my
twos in the
gosh.
world won't help you there.
Wait,
Actually, I'm
do the
gonna use-
reroll. I got the cube. No.
I'm gonna use my new Force Adept power to reroll at the
Woohoo.
cost of a Force point
Woohoo.
because I feel
It's
like
not-
it's worth it.
Please don't roll a 1 again.
I gotta wait a moment if we're gonna go against this one, all right?
Shake it off. Shake it off. It's a known fact. If you wait a moment, it's a guaranteed 20.
You may as well use a force point.
Just
As
go
well.
ahead and roll. You don't need to wait. That's not how RNG works.
Roll 20 is not RNG. It's a living.
It's like
Well,
force.
my experience
20
was
is the
still-
force.
My experience with Stahl would testify to that. Unfortunately, that is still a low roll, and you're unable to determine where they are or what's going on around them.
Can I try the other Jedi?
Yeah.
All right, let me try the other one.
There's only a limit on like one a day, whatever I set for that.
Gotta get that
that's one
30
per day. Maybe the other one.
because they're dead.
That one will succeed. Roll a knowledge check. Physical or
Science.
geo.
They're all the same. You should.
Yeah.
You should know this.
Yeah, you're right.
They're all the same.
Hey, you might have gotten like a skill.
I didn't
training.
learn nothing.
All right. So you can see the two of them together. They are walking down a hallway. You do not recognize the planet that they're on. But you can tell that it is a populated planet. There are people all around them. And they're just walking casually at the moment.
No, they're alive and free. That
Oh.
rules them out.
So they don't have us. They don't have. Well, can you focus in on Java and see what's going on? I'm not Java. Is it Java? It's not Java. Gragas.
I was really hoping you'd try and focus on Jabba. You'd be like, all right, you see him in Tatooine?
Chilling.
He's just sitting there chewing on whatever he's chewing on.
Yeah, so Gracchus then.
He's got his rat next to him.
All right, you focus on Gracchus. And you can see he's
A 30's a fail. He's a Jedi.
he's a powerful Jedi.
I don't
Plus 30.
want to unveil specifically which character this is to the audience. Oh, sorry, 1 second.
Face is shrouded. I can't see.
Focus.
Ooh, but that was a low use the force check. All right. Oh, why did that fucking change?
Let the
whatever.
darkness be your ally.
Yes.
that
Yes, of
next time?
course. Force choke through forcing.
So you're focusing on Gracchus, and you can see him in his palace. And you can see that he is talking to someone. They are slightly obscured by the dark side of the Force. However, you are able to get a clear enough picture to tell who this is. And you can tell that he is talking to Strength.
He's with strength.
You can see him just speaking Hut. Utaku tachu aratu baku. And you can see Strength calmly and casually. Not calmly and casually. Unless it's that meme of like he said softly. You can see him speaking with like venom in his voice. Yeah, he says, "Now that the bounty is taken care of, you will have your money. You will not hunt them until we allow you to. Is this understood?" Ooga. Good. And he walks out.
Oh boy.
I don't know if you understand Hut, but that's crystal clear to me. Even though I also don't speak Hut. Huttese. Huttese? It's Huttese, right?
Huttonese.
Well, so it looks like that's what's going on then.
At
All
the
right.
moment.
Well, good to know. Wish we could have got more insight on where the Jedi were, but it's probably best that they're far away from us at the moment.
That's all
Seeing
where
as-
they are.
Seeing as our situation hasn't exactly improved.
Well, if you really want to find them, I can try.
What are we gonna
Looking,
do? What are we gonna do
further.
about Melis?
No, I mean, there's only one real option. We can definitely take her to see Kin if he's even alive, but it's only a matter of time before that corruption really sets in.
It's already spreading.
And when that happens, there's only one option.
And
I'm
that is
prepared to take that option. There's only death that awaits her.
you would turn on her that quickly?
The alternative is to die. I'm not ready to do that.
Or join her?
That's not going to happen.
What's changed?
I may seek power, but I already told you, I'm not going to join the Sith. The Sith also needs to be crushed, and the Jedi need to be reformed.
This is part of
I'll do
your
both.
this is part of your reformation.
That's right. You need power to make change. A lot of it. Not only power, allies, intelligence. There's much more. But this is just the start.
Don't you see? Your seeking for power is moving you further to the dark side.
I know. That's why I need something else. And it's not with Melis. You understand, right? You too want change.
Don't know what I want anymore.
No, you should meditate on it. I'm sure the answer will come to you.
2 words.
Yeah, if you really want to find those Jedi, let me know.
Okay. I'll ask about it later then. Oh, hey. Are you able to locate Kin?
I can try. I mean, worst
Here's
case, we leave it till the bear.
+2. Here comes the 20.
20.
A natural 20, roll 20, please.
Dang.
It's not enough.
Unfortunately, not able to know.
Man, you
I
could
got
be
it.
dead.
By the way, I think Ajisai was looking for you.
What'd you say? All right.
How'd you say? What are you doing now?
Well, they were talking, so I don't know how much time we got till that bear said something. I was gonna modify my lightsaber.
All right.
So I wanted to basically make it be able to split apart as well again, same as Jedi Fallen Order, Cal Kestis style, be able to put it together and stuff.
To split it. Oh, so you're just using
Yeah,
the Force to
split the two
separate
ways
it and put it back. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll use the Force. Here's someone in the background. Someone's
Yep.
mic.
It's my family.
Yeah, nothing is stronger than family.
I don't know where it's coming from.
All about family time.
Is that you?
All right, you succeed, Ajisai.
Perfect. I got nothing more. I suppose I'll wait for either Xeno or Le Bear.
Well, you do hear the sound of a door opening up as you saw Yale Vosh leaving behind you while you're doing that. And Zeno, you also see that LeBear has now exited the room.
Did you find him?
I think we should gather everybody, and then we'll talk.
All right.
So take care of any business you have first.
I just start
Sure.
punching those coordinates.
Pulls out
ASAP.
lightsaber. Cuts it. What do you want to tell us? That's why. Might have said you wanted to talk
Yeah, in private.
this way. My quarters.
In the quarters, the meeting room.
That's where I come to meditate.
I see. I'm sure probably Midas has talked to you about Malice, about her corruption.
That's right.
I think there's more than one path. I know something happened during those 3 years. You've seen this corruption happen already, I suppose.
That's right.
When I
Dark.
talked to that Mandalorian Sith assassin, Vera is her name. I was testifying to her 3 years ago, actually. And I asked her to join me since we are very similar. She got sold. She has been sold. As soon as she was born to the Sith, and I was given to the Jedi since I was born. I was sympathizing with her. I asked her to join us. She was hesitant. I think there's room for redemption. So I believe that Malice can be redeemed as well.
And how do you think she can redeem herself?
Some emotional pull. And I think Kin might be able to help with that.
I can't say I'm willing to try, but I'll let you and the others give it a chance. But if
That's
she
all I asked
slips
for.
on our way there or in between, I won't hesitate. I'll die
Me
trying.
neither. As soon as she is out to hurt any of our companions or do any harm to us in any kind of way, I will do what is necessary.
And now that's settled. Sounds
Yeah.
like we got some business.
Let's not waste any more time. We're on limited time here.
Oh, wait, just a moment, Ajisai.
What is it?
Die. Nah, just playing. There's no one here to help you.
F you!
I don't know if you read that or not, but additional 8 damage.
No!
Alright, LeBear looks around. Putumayo, you around?
Putumayo's gonna walk back over.
What did those bots find?
They're still searching. Give them time.
I'm sorry.
Turns out we're out of fuel. Fuck!
I'm in a rush.
Mile tried to warn me.
So he looks at you all. All right. So, and then you all hear a sound, a ping coming in from the hollow table.
Step.
Who goes there?
Do you open it?
Yeah.
You see a familiar face pops up of the former Chancellor Palpatine.
Algeria's clones!
And you can tell that there is an emergency broadcast going out. So this isn't specifically to you. This is being
Okay.
transmitted across the galaxy.
I thought it was gonna be like,
I'm out of here.
Ace, Clobber, you might leave the room. I don't know. Wait, do they still have the chips? I can't remember.
Maybe.
Ace and Clobber, maybe leave the room.
Why?
Well, in case.
Order 67, you know.
Yeah. You never know.
Listen, the damage of that has been done. So long as nobody has a new, fresh chip within them, you don't need to worry about us turning on you. Probably.
What?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
This Order 67 just makes him explode.
I think it's canon that Order 67 was to take down like the Chancellor.
Oh,
I don't remember. That might be
67.
Legends. That might be Legends lore, and also might be 65 I'm thinking of. Anyway,
69.
you all hear the voice on the holo table. You can see Emperor Palpatine standing in front of you all, which is very rare. He almost never goes on to do these events, these announcements himself. Citizens of our great empire, it is I, Emperor Palpatine, to make an announcement. Today we mark a historic day as we phase out the Vice Moff position held solely by Alistair Cube, and welcome him into his new position as Moff of the Gordian Reachover sector. With his appointment, the Empire will move towards stricter control on hostile forces, outside and within. I leave the rest to Moff Cube. You can see he disappears, and then you can see the familiar face of Moff Cube appears on it.
we had the chance.
Thank you, Emperor. As I step into this new position, I am humbled by your dedication to the safety of our people and will begin taking measures to protect not just those in my oversector, but those in all Imperial territories. My overwhelming victory on the former separatist planet of Lucia was followed by restructuring, rebuilding, and de-radicalization. As a result of my and my troopers' efforts, we brought order to this world and instilled loyalty and prosperity to both the planet and the Empire within. I will now do the same across every world I am capable of. But even under my authority, terrorism remains a threat. In the last 24 hours, 12 of my loyal troopers were murdered by one such terrorist. I tell you this not to instill fear, but to inspire hope. He would have killed more, including unarmed citizens of Lucia, had my loyal men not given their lives to stop him. This is what the Empire is. A government doing whatever it can to save the lives of its citizens, even if that means we must risk our own. You can see it zooms out, and you can see that there is a tied-up man who is also gagged next to him. This is that terrorist. He was a stormtrooper tasked with guarding our supplies, our exports on the planet. That strikes a bell with you all as you've talked to someone who was in charge of that position, though you only saw his mask, so you're not certain if it's actually him. He and his connections have been seized. His entire network, except for 2 men, have been taken already. The first is Saw Gerrera. You see a holo of a black human with a shaved head appears. Already a wanted criminal for anti-imperial activities such as terrorism, we have confirmed his connection to this traitor. The other is a new catch. You can see it fades into a different face, and you see the familiar Chiss face of Dross 10.
Man, I'm glad Passion is dead.
Yeah. Better be lucky.
This
is that what you said, though?
Yeah,
Did you actually say that out loud?
sure. Man, I'm glad Passion's dead right now. That's one more. There's one more confrontation to worry about. One less.
I mean, unless he's not dead.
Look pretty dead to me. I don't know.
This is Dross 10, a black market trader and suspected to have a history involving Republic-era gang of thugs, the Jedi. There is an open bounty available on him for any verifiable information that assists his capture, 10,000 credits. For his corpse, 500,000. For his living captured self, 2 million. The price on Saw Gerrera has increased to double that on all counts. I thank you all for your loyalty to our great empire. With your cooperation, we will all thrive. See, the holo changes to an Imperial logo and the sound of applause, as well as some kind of like trumpety, very propaganda-like music in the background before it ends.
In my mind, I knew letting Dross 10 be alive would pay off. Now I got that bounty on him.
Yeah, let's go ahead and call Dross 10 and say, hey, you can come back now, Passion's gone.
Basically. Don't we have a communicator, or did we destroy it?
You do have a means of communicating him.
Oh my god. Don't do it. No. I'm just kidding.
Man, y'all want that money.
I mean,
it's one more Jedi. Or
I mean, that would pay for everything, every upgrade we needed.
that's power.
GG.
Power.
Money is power.
Deep pockets. I see.
LeBear looks around. All right. Well, you all seemed a little reactive there. So, Ajisai, you knew Drosten?
Yeah, he was one of the first people who actually joined us on the ship.
Oh. Oh, I'm sad I didn't get the chance to meet him.
Oh, you might be able to meet him. Assuming he needs help, I suppose.
Well, I guess I'll continue with what I have to say. It embarrasses me to admit this, but I'm unable to find Kindasu.
Is that well hidden, huh?
It's possible he's dead, but I'm not sure.
Man, he wrote below 30?
If if he's still our target goal, we'll need to find him some other way. If Dross 10 has connections with someone like Kin, it's possible he could be a path. Otherwise, we'll have to start following his trail in some other way, or if you all have any ideas, we'll need to pursue those.
Our trail went cold last time we tried to find him.
We
So I
need to
suppose
look.
Drosten would be the best.
Well, so what's the plan for him then?
I suppose to meet up. I can try communicating with him.
We should probably be a little bit cautious about that. He is pretty wanted.
I mean, we were like a couple seconds ago, so
What does Melis think of this?
He's gonna kind of think. I believe if Dross would be able to help you find your way to him, then he may be worth pursuing. But where LeBear has failed, perhaps I can succeed in tracking Kin myself.
You're welcome to try.
She crosses her legs and begins to meditate.
now's our time.
I'm so sorry.
Puts lightsaber up to her temple. Dodge this.
Well, while she's doing that, I'm just gonna communicate Dross 10. What's up, dude?
GG, man.
Hello.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
yeah,
quick.
just-
You ping him, you can see he responds pretty much immediately.
Yeah.
I take it you've seen what's just been broadcast.
Indeed. You seem to be quite in a pickle, huh?
Yes, it appears so. You all have managed to evade detection despite the heat that's been on you. Perhaps you could give me some tips.
Well, how about you come to our ship again?
Well, where are you?
Currently, we are in the orbit of Coruscant.
I think that would be a foolish mistake on my end. How about we go
No,
to
no.
a familiar territory and meet?
Yeah, that'd probably be for the best. We're kind of trying to figure out where to go right now. We got involved into some Sith business.
Well, I suppose I'll need to hear about that. Right now, let's figure out where we're going and we'll discuss it then.
How about Corellia? Where it all began.
That
Yes,
sounds good
yes.
to me.
I say we go to the
Mhm.
the A-Note sector.
Oh, and what?
Anawat
GG.
sector.
Everybody agree? For now, at least.
With Corellia,
Sure.
right? I heard something about Anawat in the background.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well,
Sorry.
we met.
It was
Very
a
well.
stupid idea.
I'll make my way there. I'll see you shortly.
All right.
Before he hangs up, he looks over at me. Do I ever interrupt a phone call I am ever?
Then you should just like moaned into the into the communicator.
Oh,
Oh,
GG.
you say, take off that goddamn helmet. Take off that helmet and kiss me.
This is becoming.
There seems to be
I don't know, man.
some business you have going on in there. I'll call you back later.
I meant to have Clover out for that. I forgot he was in the pod.
Oh, ready it is. Beep, 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 beep.
Yep, you put it in, and immediately you enter hyperspace on your way there. Anyone doing anything in the meantime? You've kind of already done things like that beforehand. Just double checking.
Yeah. In the meantime, yeah, I am walking back over and checking the status.
I
Oh,
moved them immediately at that time as they're scanning a different section now.
oh, okay. All right, they're on it.
All right. Nothing else?
One last.
Let me try
thing.
repairing Draws 10 lightsaber, where it's actually still functional. Just
Uh,
put my own crystal in there and corrupted his and put it into my lightsabers.
yeah, I'm trying to create my own lightsaber
Okay.
by combining the one I had with one of the other lightsabers.
Okay.
Make a dual-sided lightsaber. So I'm gonna make a use the force check.
Yep.
But instead I'm going to I'm going to use the force check, but I'm just going to use it in a different manner. I'm going to speak at my lightsabers and duel them
Master
together.
Oh god, is it Temp Negotiator
Master
evolved?
Negotiator. GG, man. It's a
Oh,
Master
no.
Negotiator. Is that really a thing?
Oh
I mean, it
man.
is.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, look at the 34. What do you?
Oh man, that would really succeed against most people you've fought too. -2 condition. That's gonna be big.
That is a 19. Yeah.
All right, you
He's gonna
succeed.
talk to-
You succeed in talking your lightsaber out and back into itself, infusing them into two, into a double bladed.
It's
He's just trash talking
a
his
permanent.
lightsaber.
No, it's a permanent vibrato coming from my. Oh.
You're just,
Oh,
microphone.
lightsaber.
you're just hearing that out of the crew
So-
quarters. Just.
What's going on in
This is
there? What do you want?
beautiful.
Shut up. So this lightsaber is going to be dual sided. It's going to be forcefully magnetic. I don't know. It's going to be able to detach, just like the modification that Odyssey just did.
I'm fine with that.
And I'm going to name it, but I'm going to decide on that name and tell you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Time passes, and then you find yourself. What?
I have another question. What does that even mean for it to be dual sided? Like, how does that affect combat?
You can check the quick reference guide. It's just double bladed
I can give you
lightsaber
a
2
quick
weapon combat.
Yeah, it's basically like dual weapon fighting, but I mean, it's basically just that.
Yeah, you take if you're using both attacks, you'll take a penalty to your hit check for both of them.
I also got to have all
Mhm.
actions, so it's a full-on attack action to do 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right. Time passes, and then you find yourselves in orbit above Corellia.
Time to get that Wookiee companion. Wonder if he's still there.
So there.
This is your time to redeem yourself, Xeno.
Did he did Joss say where we were going to meet him here?
Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
All right. He lands on the other side.
Saw that. All right.
See nothing.
And you all arrive back.
Oh, well,
Green
can I
cheese.
just say while we were doing something before we get here, could I try to take a piece out of my lightsaber and put another piece in? Or is it too late?
No, I'll allow that.
Actually, never mind. I won't do anything anyway. Let's just keep going.
All right.
Fuck it.
Do it.
You 5, let me zoom out here, get the full view. You do see as you enter, a few things have changed. The base looks slightly different as you're flying in, but it's nothing too noticeable. Okay, good.
I know. I gotta teach that guy a lesson again. That unarmed guy. Never fight him again.
You get way stronger.
Hey, Midas, you wanna get drunk again?
No, thank you. That was a one-time thing. In fact, it never
Good, you
actually
learned.
happened.
So y'all land. You can see the Ugnaught approaches you. All right. So what are you? Do I know you?
You don't. No.
Y'all seem familiar. You landed here before.
I don't think so, man.
I remember those tentacles. I remember you.
You've been here before?
I'm gonna start speaking not to
Not
Lise.
All right.
Speak my native.
Saying anything
You
in
know, it's kinda
particular? He
racist.
might understand you. You never know.
I'm just gonna say, who is this guy? What does he want?
All right, I'm just gonna roll a 1d20 here. If he rolls a 20, it just happens to be part of his language. All right, he doesn't understand you.
You know, that is kind of racist. A species.
He's gonna look around. All right, well, if you haven't landed here before, I'm gonna need payment.
Fuck. Have we landed with the ship here before though? 'Cause,
Yeah.
technically. We did twice, I think.
I thought
'Cause
we only
remember,
had
we
to.
left on a mission and then we came back.
So what happens if we were here before?
Well, if I'll need to check to see whether or not your payment's been waived. I'll need your identification.
I whispered that. I just said, I think that's probably gonna be logged. Maybe we should just pay. Right? Maybe it's gonna get logged either way.
Listen, it's
how
200
much is
credits,
it?
so just,
Oh yeah,
just what are you
take
doing?
this. Get out of my fucking way.
There we go. He takes it.
All right.
I did not say get the fuck out of my way. I'm just saying, oh yeah, here you go.
Nah, this is just something here. Take it.
All right, he's gonna pocket
Keep
it.
the change, you filthy animal. Bring
And
us the
say,
change.
y'all seem like you're acting a little discreet. That might not be the best word for y'all in what you just did, but you seem like you're not trying to make an issue or make yourselves be known. So just so you know, there's now a new Imperial base being set up just below here, just on the across the street from this facility now. So whatever that might mean to you, there it is. He's gonna hold out his hand. I'd love a tip for that information.
Yeah, thanks for the info. Whoa.
I'm gonna walk up next to him. Do you log the ships whenever you check them in?
I don't. However, he points to the tower that's up in the corner. Says that one always tracks you, gets your information when you come in.
So it's already in a database somewhere being processed.
It's already been logged. Not really being processed unless we have a need to.
Here's 200 credits.
Oh, thank you. Generous tip.
Probably would have just taken 10.
Well,
Gotta have no sense of money, man.
good luck to the rest of you.
Well, did anybody bring any kidneys for the doctor?
Dang, we
You
had
got
lots
one,
of
right?
Some bodies.
Well, 2 zigs.
You're right.
Yeah, I
Maybe he has-
think that species has like 12.
Oh, you can spare like 2 or like 6. You
You're
know,
like 10.
you need like half, right? That's how it works.
He's also interested in the Nautilin tentacles.
Nope.
You're right. I just hand you there.
Buzz.
Are you picking
A
it?
little off the top, Midas.
Sure.
Just a little bit, just one or 2.
You can see he answers. Yeah. Yes, I'm here.
Are you on the planet already, or are you still?
I'm
On
here.
your
I'm
way.
currently. Do you recall where you used to live?
Yeah.
I'm near there.
Okay.
We sent somebody here to live. We sent that fat guy that was pretending to be a Jedi here, right?
What guy?
The fat dude that had like the magnets, and he was trying to pretend he was a Jedi. He was on the run.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he lives in that. He lives in my house here, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
I forgot
You
about
just-
that.
You gave him your house because you thought we never could come back here. But guess what? We're back here again.
That's what we're back.
Not you. So it was this other guy.
Not that it matters, unless it does matter.
Oh, you know. You never know.
Are you here to come back, take back your house? Please don't hurt me.
I'm looking to take on a job at the old lumber mill. So he's gone.
Oh, not again.
Let's have another Staff of Life episode.
All right, you knock on the door.
Yep.
You can see a man. A familiar face opens up. He goes, "Oh, it's you."
You're still here.
Oh yeah, I don't exactly have much place to go, and even with the Imperials building over there, it's still better than most places.
You still play with magnets?
Not as much lately. Figure it's best I stay away from that since it got bounties put after me.
It did.
Well,
Glad to see you're still alive.
I appreciate the place. I've done some renovating. Hope you don't mind.
That's yours, not mine.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm still getting free rent for it, so thanks for that.
You're welcome. Anyway, I just wanted to see if you were here.
A light side point for that, Aji-sai. That's just checking in on a friend. That's not like a really good act. Had you now given him your house, then you would have gotten the light side point.
Oh, well, it's mine, but you can have it now.
Well, see, then that's dark side, then light side, so net 0.
You could have mine too.
All right, well, anything you need while you're here?
Well, I mean, I guess information. Do you know anything about the Imperial base or Imperial outpost they've placed?
Not too much. It's been set up recently. It's still under construction, but I think it's because of what that Moth Cubes initiative is. I think they're increasing security on all planets, setting up checkpoints. From what I understand, they're going to start that's what I'm looking for. They're going to be more careful with hyperspace lanes now as well. They're going to start auditing them, tracking them, see exactly who's going where, what ships. Unsure about that, but it's what I've heard around gossip in the tavern.
Might be worth. I don't know if our ship has a. It might be worth getting a chain scrambler or something for our ship, if we don't have one already.
Could be. I recall your ship being pretty nice, so.
Yeah,
Let me check those functions again for like the third time.
Well, you have a good one.
You as well.
And I'm gonna step to the side and go help my wife. I'll be right back.
All right.
Which one was Evan Draw Sense House? This one, I think? Or this one? One of these two. Oh, he's right there. Great.
Sorry, I was just dragging him on the token, or on the map. You can see he walks out from the alley, looks around at you all. Well, you look quite different, he says to you, Aji-sai.
Yep. Indeed.
Got a haircut.
Does he look different?
He looks a little bit older, hair is slightly longer, but mostly he looks the same.
You still look like a Chiss. It's almost like you are a Chiss.
Go figure. All right, well, shall we catch up?
Yep. Don't worry, Klieg is dead.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yep.
I'm happy that you finally saw the light.
Yeah.
So where shall we talk?
My house. I think that's still my house.
Where's the others? Zeno and Putumayo?
They're dead. I'm sorry. No. No idea. We're working. I don't know.
Well,
They'll probably come back soon here.
so what's been
I'll catch you guys.
what's been happening with you?
Blah 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 blah.
Do you tell him everything? Is there anything you're omitting? Anything like that?
Not
I
really.
don't share my business.
You're telling him that you met the assassins,
Yeah.
every
sure.
one of them that you've met, things like that, everything with Melis, etc.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He's someone I trust.
They're like, all right, well, that is quite the tale that you all have been on.
Yeah. What about yours?
Mine's not quite that interesting, but I've been trying to work against the Empire in little ways. As you would have heard on the broadcast, we were trying to siphon supplies to start building a rebel base, essentially.
I see.
The rebel might be a blunt word at this point. Say base of activists, maybe, would be better. Worked with Saw Gerrera, though. That man is passionate about his work.
So I've heard. Well, everybody got to start at one point.
So what's with the new mask?
Oh, it's just more of a symbol, I guess. More as a sign for myself that I have taken a different path.
Is that a good path, or one I should be concerned about still?
Let's just say it's not the Sith path.
Well, I suppose that will have to do. So you told him that you're currently looking for Kindasu as well?
Yep. That's why we came to you. Also, we're here to give you shelter from this.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm not sure what help I can be with Kin. I can start reaching out with my network, see if anybody would have seen anyone matching his description. But I've also had a bit of reduction in activity since my wanted aspect has come out. Since the bounty's been put on me.
Don't worry. With us, you can reach out more. Strength in numbers.
All right. Well,
We have become more powerful since the last time.
good. I think that will be necessary. Well, shall we return to the ship then?
I think we need some supplies first, though.
Well, get what you need. Unfortunately, a lot of the people around here seem to have shipped off lately. Not wanting to deal with the Empire so close.
Yeah, I've seen and heard a little bit. Also, do you still have your supplies?
I
Are you
still have
a
some
shop
of them.
vendor?
I still have certain supplies, and I can still get many of them. But it depends on what you're looking for. My stock is more limited now.
Any gear modifications?
I can still get a handful of those. Lightsaber parts are becoming far more rare, but if you're looking for other components, I can get those.
All right. Got any armor overlays?
Yes. What are you looking for?
Bonded plating, plus 2 armor.
Bonded plating? Yep, I can get that. That will cost... Well, normally for my fee it would cost 5,000, but considering that you're helping me out now, I'll cut it down to its more standard price of 3,000.
Damn, how much is the heavy bonded plating then? Goddamn inflation.
Oh, it's the same price. Bonus armor, but a penalty to hit, so that one's kind of same ballpark-ish.
How will this wall down the price? I hand him his own lightsaber.
He's gonna take that. Right. I almost forgot I gave this to you.
See, you didn't miss it.
Alright. 2,000. That's
Hey,
as low as I
Midas?
can go.
Can you give me 300 credits? I'll
To
pay
make
them
you
back.
to make you even more unstoppable? What the fuck? No.
What do you mean? I'll put on your side. Not every time, but
No, I need my 3,000 credits to upgrade my armor. Shit.
fuck.
Here,
My bear?
here, I'll give you some money.
It's only 300, man.
All right.
I'll pay you back. I'll do some mechanics work at the port, I swear. Alright. I'll pay him the credits. Now I'm broke.
Alright. Remember, it's gonna take me a little bit to get it. But,
I expect nothing less.
I'll figure out where I can get it, and then I'll get it to you as soon as I can. We'll need to figure out where we're going, so that way I can arrange the drop-off there, though.
That's our main problem right now. We have nowhere to go. I'm currently being hunted. Well, not yet, but in 2 days.
Well, we can check in with Melis then, see if she's had a breakthrough.
Let's hope she had.
Y'all return to the ship? Or are you doing anything else while you're here?
Oh yeah, I was definitely going to this lumber mill.
Is Dross 10 staying or is he going with us?
Going with.
Oh.
I must bring that guy too. What's he
So
get?
what's he going to do with
Get a
his,
moisture farm, right?
what's he going to do with the ship? Is he going to sell it?
Now, you don't know how he got here.
You might have gotten here by like transport or something. Maybe it's a stowaway. How did you
Possibly.
get here, Justin?
Well, I hired a personal cab, essentially. Someone who I could trust to drop me off here.
Oh,
He does have a lot of connections.
Yes.
wouldn't be that guy you got the bounty with.
The guy I have the bounty with?
Yeah, the guy.
Saw
I forgot his
Gerrera?
name already.
No,
Yeah.
no. After our dealings went south on Lucia, Saw Gerrera immediately moved on to brighter waters.
You were on Lucia.
Yes,
Oh,
we were there.
must have passed each other.
That was the activity we were doing. I actually received a report that you were there, but while things were happening, I was going to try and arrange a meeting with you, but our paths seemed to never cross. Metagame, there were multiple options where you could have encountered
Met him.
some groups there that you just never took.
I'm blaming
Sounds
you.
like us.
Before we get
Sounds
to the
like us.
ship, I want to put my hand on Dross's shoulder and ask him to hang back for a minute.
He just nods his head to you.
So that
Does he
everyone
know-
else walks off.
You arrive at the lumber
Yep.
mill, and you can see it's fallen to decay. Whoever was in charge of it is no longer there. You can start cutting it yourself? Okay.
Yeah, we go and chop one down for the for some nostalgia. Get some hard work.
He misses.
Some questions.
Uh-huh.
First question is, how long ago was that broadcast?
Based on where you were and going to here, it was probably about 6 hours ago.
Okay, so wouldn't everybody here know that Dross 10 is like on the run, or wouldn't they be able to easily recognize him?
Yes. Sorry, I also meant to describe that. He is currently shrouded in a cloak.
Okay, that's what I really wanted to know. Gotcha.
Sorry, I forgot to
Oh.
say that. Yeah.
Metagame, wouldn't this patrol bot immediately recognize him?
The patrol bot. Where are you pinging?
Yeah, that's in this building next to me.
Oh, that one. Potentially, if it saw him.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, Soda 7. Your job.
Is there something here in front of me?
Oh, you've gone over there. Roll perception check.
Sure.
Yo, what the heck? I can't even perceive that. I had to zoom into
Man,
that. Tell the
if
color
Zach would
difference.
be here, he would be mad because he's colorblind.
It is a real faint difference. You are able to detect there is thicker, larger, thicker grass growing right there.
Strange. There might
It's
be
had
tall
before.
Pokemon in this grass.
This man,
Well, I mean, there might be Pokemon in this tall grass. I'm
Get in
going
there.
to stick my hand and enter.
And enter. You could. You start digging away. You can tell it's more freshly placed dirt and grass.
Interesting.
Get your light shovel out.
Do you start digging, or are you doing something else?
I'm just continuing to look through here. But I guess the ground is very soft.
It's soft. If you're scanning your hands like deep into it, you will feel something though. I was just trying to make sure what you're doing.
Okay, I'm going to reach down and see what's in this delicious dirt.
All right. You can feel yourself hit something hard, but also kind of like soft and weird feeling.
I'm scared.
You start feeling more around into it, and kind of uncovering a little bit of it, brushing part of it away, ripping part of the patches away. And you can see. I'm gonna move you over to the side real quick.
the real Drossin.
And wouldn't that be a twist?
You can see the corpse of a Deveronian woman.
Oh no! They made out a little bit too much.
GG.
I've seemed to have uncovered a grave. Is there anything on her?
Took it back in.
Roll perception one more time.
She still got a credit chip on her, and she's loaded. Let's go. Come on.
And she still got that sulfur or whatever the fuck that was.
I'm looking on the whole map to see if I can find the Deveronian man. I can't find him.
He's gone, bro.
As you're digging out more of the ground, more of the dirt around to try and see if she has anything on her, you see that anything that was on her has been stripped away other than like basic clothing. However, what you do see as you're digging around, you discover another body seated right next to her of a Deveronian man.
Oh. They
They
made up
really-
too much because they were effing building here.
Hello.
They really did it to death. Or maybe
Is there anything
They
on him?
both effing starved.
As you're feeling around it, you can tell that he's also been stripped clean.
This is strange. I'm just going to sprinkle some grass back on top of them and just walk away.
All right.
My business. None of my business.
I'm just
In
gonna shake
memory
off
of
the
the
stench of
making-
death on me.
The couple.
Where'd everybody go?
You can see LeBaron and Ajisai headed back to the ship. And you'll also see these other two coming around the corner, slightly behind. What are you talking about him with, Midas?
When's the last time I took a shower?
Dross.
It's been a while.
So
3 years.
between you and me, is the toilet girl safe?
He turns to you. Yes, she is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Oh, nice.
Yes, she's safe.
Where'd you take her?
Are you sure you want to know?
No.
I don't want to have to look through my notes.
She's somewhere out there in the galaxy.
Anything
just
else
glad
I
that
should know?
No, I'm just glad that I could help her.
Yes.
Those were better times.
I apologize about taking her out from under you all. I wasn't sure who I could trust.
Well, you probably did the right thing.
Well, now that Passion's gone, I'm confident that you all seem to be on a better track than you were.
Or worse.
Is gonna look to you? Perhaps you should catch me up to speed of any other details Ajisai might have omitted.
Oh, did he not tell you?
I mean, Ajisai pretty much told him everything. I imagine there could be bits and pieces that maybe you could put from your perspective
probably
in.
The confrontation probably was left out. It's a new chapter in my life, man.
Things are looking up.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
explain things from your perspective of any concerns you might have about Ajisai or Zeno or anybody else.
I'm most concerned about Putumayo. Out of all of
He's
us,
kind of
he's still light side, and I don't trust him.
for real. He's like Dark 6.
Let's just have a
Joking.
chat, Midas.
Feel the
I don't
power.
want you to. I don't want to like. I don't want you to put me to sleep with your voice, with your humble tones.
Pass out. I said pass out. 2 turns later. he's up on the ground.
Just realized he could be like the knights who saved me or whatever.
He's just twitching on the floor. His tentacles are like,
Jeez.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll talk to him about what's going on. What's been going on. You know.
My point of view, the Sith are evil.
So, well, it sounds at the very least that you all are straying away from the dark side, so. At least that generally seems good. I can't say I've exactly been very confident in the light side of the Force for a while myself.
It has its ups and downs.
Indeed, it does.
It's not what we. The things that we were taught weren't always up to par with how the masters ran things.
Yeah, I found that to be true.
Hopefully, we can make a new Jedi Order.
Well, I suppose after finding Kin, maybe that'll help steer your path, whatever way it goes.
Perhaps. Let's go. They'll be wondering where we are.
Yes. All right, and y'all return to the ship.
All but Zeno.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
still
it's-
chopping away.
He's chopping. It's the end of time.
You
He's
know,
Thanks,
part of
I'm
me
gonna-
is a little concerned of who's watching Drosten enter the ship with us, but you know what? To be honest, I
He's
just work
fine.
here, so let's all go, guys.
As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
you don't work here.
I'm trying
In
Farsi
fact, I
Baraktur.
don't.
Gonna Farsi the guy.
Baraktur. The Wookiee.
Waste opportunity. We could have.
That'll succeed. Where would he be?
Marshall. He's hanging out with the hot.
When the
Rockets?
GM doesn't even know.
I thought he was a side character. I wasn't thinking about what his path was
He
gonna
could have
be.
been a main character.
I asked all those names for a reason. Even Dr. X and Dr. Y.
Roll
Kashyyyk.
roll a knowledge check of what location he might be at. You do see him.
Okay, let's see. Do I know this location?
You see him with a bunch of Twi'lek girls just dancing.
You just see him throwing credits.
GG. Now I know nothing.
This
Alright.
planet you still wouldn't know actually.
Even worse, he's surrounded by a bunch of Ewok girls.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
You can see he is on Kashyyyk with the other man who he was working with, and they are approaching what appears to be a large, very large lumber yard that has been put in place by the Empire.
All right.
Tear
How do you know
rolls
they're
down Zito's
girls?
eyes. I wish I was with them. Chopping wood all day. Good old times.
And after I finish this tree, I'll start walking back.
All right,
Next,
finish the
next we're
tree.
gonna go to Kashyyyk.
After I finish this tree, the next day he heads back because he can't see.
You never see or hear from Zeno ever again.
Gosh, wow, Midas.
I need a power.
Eating at
Like for that.
McDonald's? Really? God, what a jackass.
GG.
Oh, with that
This is
earlier.
This isn't McDonald's.
Is it McRonald's? Okay.
It's McDaniel's.
McDaniels. McDandy Daniels.
What was it off of? What was it off the show? With Eddie Murphy, where he was the prince, Mac Daniels or something like that, or Mac Daniels.
I don't remember. Was that put him out?
You said show. I was asking, do you mean the movie Coming to America?
Yes, coming to America.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. You all arrive back on the ship.
Dross
Dross 10. You can see Dross 10 and LeBear, they kind of lock eyes as soon as... Oh, you're going shopping? Okay, we'll go back here in a second for you. You can see that as you enter the ship, though, Dross 10 and LeBear, they just lock eyes. LeBear kind of just, like, gives his head a little bit of a turn. Like, curiously. And Dross 10 just kind of, like, eyes him cautiously as well.
Ross 10. He's the bad guy. He's gonna look at Melis, and Melis is gonna go, so it's you.
Hey, Freedom, what's up?
First assassin. GG.
All right, Zito,
Been a while.
what shopping are you doing?
I pretty much
Those
want to get an
berries.
evaluation. I want to see if basically what I want to do is the stun baton. I want to convert it to a gauntlet, but I also want it to like be able to give like a lethal charge unless it's already doing that, but passable so I can pretty much like try to use force powers without being noticed by the average person.
So as you go down to the shopping district, you realize that the person there who was in charge of modifications and things like that, he is gone.
Gosh dang it.
Or could always ask me.
I guess
I
I
could
could
try.
ask. Yeah, some lots of heavy stuff, but I'll ask.
You know, Roll 20 wills it, maybe.
So is there anything else you're doing here on the Gleaming Jade site?
I'm gonna go get some berries for old time's sake.
Okay.
These are all spoiled now.
Nice, you got fresh ones.
Nobody has ever bought them ever since you bought for me. My only customer.
All right, so you head down to Keeley. Well, hello there. You look a little different. But you also, I recognize you. That's good to see you back. What's it that you need?
Yeah, just need some fresh berries.
Oh, what kind of berries are you looking for?
Not
Get a
this
bag of
again.
those blue ones.
Well, all right, here you are. Their name is I forgot.
Me too.
Mayho berry.
Here's 100 credits.
Oh, thank you very much. There were only 30 credits for a bag.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
Here, I'll give you a little sprinkling of the rest of them too, just to compensate you a little.
Oh, thanks. Oh,
All right.
If anybody asks, he didn't see me.
I like
All right.
berry dusting.
A little bit of spice on top.
GG.
Midas just had like a look of realization. All right,
The
you
Deveronians died from spice.
maybe.
GG.
Nah, they died from that one thing, that one sulfur that only they can eat.
You approach the Ugnaught. He turns to you.
You gave them.
He turns to you, Zeno.
That could have
That's fine.
been.
What do you have for me?
Do you only buy the ore? You don't sell it?
I buy the ore, I smelt it, and then I sell the bars.
No. Can I buy some bars?
What kind of bars are you looking for?
What were they?
Durasteel?
In fact, do you know like anyone that sells like plating for the like a dealer who handles like plating for ships? Sprint the armor.
Nothing here. You could head to one of Corellia's main cities. Sure, they're gonna have something.
All right. Well, never mind then. Here's 100 credits for the information.
All right, thank you very much. Easy money today. All right.
What'd you say? That's fine. I'm not go that way. Heck no, dude. All right.
All right, you turn to the ship.
Yep.
All right.
If only we had some kidneys.
Yeah, you're right.
Y'all return to the ship.
Arranged.
Melis, as you all have arrived here and gotten yourself settled, you can see Melis finally breaks her stance. I know where he is.
He's alive?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes, he is. I've been looking for him for a while, but now, thanks to my proximity to you all, I think I've finally been empowered to see him. He is on Dantooine. Which you all would know Dantooine from your Jedi training as something that used to be a main base for Jedi. However, since then it has been more of cast to the side and more used as a farming planet.
Why would he go there? Knowing that it used to be a highly populated Jedi location.
I suppose we can ask him.
Do I have the coordinates? I think I do. Didn't Iberia gave them to me? Because he said there was like some temples there.
So Dross is going to look at her, and he's going to kind of look at you all. So you all see that she is fully corrupted by the dark side, correct?
Yep.
Not the first time we've been hanging with one of those.
Corruption.
This time it's different, though.
corruption, you know.
I just wanted to make sure you all were aware of the depths that she's clearly fallen into.
It's all considered a transitionary period. By the way, hey Dross, how you doing?
I'm doing quite well. How about yourself, Budamayo?
Doing good. You didn't look quite well in that hologram.
Well, it's been a rough few days, but now that I'm here, I feel much more safe.
So, what did you do exactly to get on the Emperor's bad side? Does he even have a bad side? Kind of gestures towards Melis.
She's gonna kind of smile at you and just nod her head. Well, I was trying to steal large shipments of Durasteel ore, or the ore that goes into it, to start funding bases or other facilities outside of the reaches of the Empire.
Oh, noble effort. You said you tried? What happened?
Unfortunately, the person who was in charge of getting us these shipments got detected by the Empire, and he was abducted. You all had the misfortune of meeting him just before his demise.
Who was that again?
He was the stormtrooper in charge of the shipments, or in charge of the storage of ore that they had on Lucia.
Oh, he had a daughter.
We could have killed him.
Yes, he did.
I
I'm
mean,
afraid I
well-
don't know what's become of her, but she's been taken by the Empire and either executed or being indoctrinated.
She'll probably be one of the new assassins sooner or later.
She's force sensitive, perhaps, or an inquisitor.
Say, you don't have any communication devices on you.
I do.
How about you, Melis?
Is he gonna turn to you? Of course I do.
What kind?
I have ones to contact the assassins should they need me.
You want to leave it on the planet?
No.
All right. Just curious.
Do 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 do. No.
Are you actually trying to grab it?
No, no, I'm not.
Hey, Melis, can you show me what it looks like?
She's going to pull it out. You can see the little Star Wars stick-like communicator.
Oh, that's Imperial tech right there.
Yes, it is. She's going to put it back in her pocket.
Force crush.
Are you actually doing that, Ajisai?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm thinking about it. But it's like, you motherfuckers, now you're all gonna die.
Starting with you.
Well, we should probably get going to Dantooine, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Minutes.
Drosten is going to turn to you. I have them. There.
I gotta be my co-pilot.
Just like the good old days.
Yeah, it's better than having Gail Bosch as my co-pilot.
So that just
Well,
lined
that's-
up to hear outside the doors.
You got something to say?
You're just going to kind of see perk up. Hello?
Where are the droids?
At this point, they would be over here.
running. They're running away together.
I was wondering why they were in a different room. I was like, I'm going to say that then.
Where's my droid recalibrator? It's gone.
GG.
All right, he puts in the coordinates. He also puts in a couple of other planets of just main worlds, which
Yes.
I'll get a list for later.
I'm so glad I left you alive.
As am I. However, don't forget that you would have had a fight on your hand had you tried.
He probably would have smoked you.
I'm sure. Metagame, probably.
You've never seen him actually fight, so you don't know.
I know that he was higher level than me at that point.
I think you saw use the force check or something with some check with
Yeah,
him.
I thought it was like, I think it was like 10 or something. I can't remember. At least I speculated.
Yes, all right. Well, there it is. If you need me, I'm going to be sitting back with the rest of everybody.
All right. We're just putting this on autopilot anyway.
Exactly.
Let me actually check those effing functions of the ship again. And so which button is the cloaking thing?
GG.
You can roll use computer to see familiarity with everything.
I've used the ship for so many years. Use computer. Oh, actually quite good.
I'm gonna try something while we're in hyperspace.
At 20, I know every goddamn function of the ship.
Yeah, you looking through, you can tell a lot of the functionality of the ship. You can see it does have a chain scrambler already built in. It is able to hide itself from many peering eyes of any ship that would fly by and scan. But you can also tell it's an older model, so it doesn't do great against more stationary targets like a tower scanning you.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure HK probably has something updated.
You can tell it does have some stealth technology, not like transparency, but it does have a lot of stealth technology built in to hide itself from just rogue signals coming in.
Beep 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 beep. Activate.
Yeah,
How come
beyond
I've
that,
never noticed this?
if you need other information or anything particular you're looking for, let me know, and I can tell you whether or not it has it.
I'm good for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna be right back.
All right. While he's doing that, you can see LeBear turns to Melis, and she turns to him. You can see, like, even he turns to her before she turns to him, yet she's the one who speaks first. You're a unique one, LeBear. I've heard songs about you sung in my ears by the assassins. Why are you here with them? You can see smiles. For purely selfish reasons, I assure you. The forces you see isn't how I do. And through their assistance, he gestures to you all, I've ascended beyond the shackles of the Force. Or at least, I think I have. I'm with them to test my potential around Force-sensitive beings, and to see the tendrils of the Force try to weave me back into its grip. I'm also here to experiment with my new talent and test its limits. Perhaps you underestimate the Force. Well, perhaps I do. Or perhaps you overestimate it. What is different in the way that we see things? You see things through the shadow of the dark side, through emotion, selfish lust. It's inherently blinding. There's really no purpose to anything that you do that isn't just for itself. Everything's a means to an end. The others, gesturing to you all again, they vary to an extent, but they're trying to twist their way out of the grip of the Force and forge a new path of their own make, free of its bindings, free of its strict ideology. I admire their path, though I imagine it's fruitless. I, on the other hand, I view the Force as a monster. It consumes everything it has to survive, and allows the rest to thrive just so that way it can consume them later. In other words, it propagates life for later consumption. We're nothing but cattle to it. And I believe that the only way for us to be free, the only way to truly free ourselves from the Force, is to destroy it in its entirety. You can see her face shifts from a soft smile to a mix of anger and shock. You speak blasphemy. The Force is life, and it is our right to use it as we see fit. Now that I agree with. It's a tool, nothing more. How dare you?
I agree with that.
To wish to destroy it, though, when you could control it? You low creature. Sealbear just kind of smiles. I tell you what, once we find Ken and handle whatever business you all have with them, you and I can sort it out then. Very well.
Deja vu.
She turns to you all. Now that we're in hyperspace, perhaps it is best that I see what you all have grown to be, how capable you are now. I would like to see just how splendid of Force users you have become.
I don't know if that's necessary, Melis.
I insist.
You can tell at a glance.
I hop over the side of it and walk over here.
Very well. You all will fight each other. Lethal or non-lethal, I'll leave that up to you.
Oh, I thought we were fighting you.
Oh no. I'm here to observe.
Unless you want to die. Then I'll apply.
I wish to see you.
Put my own sleep.
I said slave.
I wish.
Motive on her.
She's gonna continue. I wish to see you all fight someone at your own level. Someone who you've been training with, so that way I can properly assess how far you've grown. You can feel Aji sigh that she is being genuine to an extent, but you also feel like she's trying to gauge you for later purposes.
All right, yo, let's dance. You heard her.
That's more sensitive.
I was gonna say, all right, Tuzig, you and me.
Only the Padawans need fight here, and I'll even give the winner a reward. We'll fight like a tournament. Brackets.
Yo.
I knew this day would
You
come.
take me out.
I
Jesus,
imagine
Johnny
it's gonna
Spice.
be. I am probably the weakest here, so we'll see how it goes.
Nah, damage rejection is nothing to scoff at. Plus, that Cortos's blade. Let's use a lightsaber.
How about
Cortos's blade is not is lethal no matter what. I can't non-lethal that.
I mean, you can't mind like a lightsaber.
I'm going to turn to Melis and say, no.
don't you want to try?
I'm going to take a small breath and I'm going to look back at Melis and say, we have more important things to worry about. You can play your little games, but respect my decision. I said no.
Firm but direct answer.
Roll persuasion.
That's what I was asking for the whole time.
Persuasion to intimidate.
Fruit Meyer, you pass.
What happens if I refuse this? Like, what? I mean, what happens if I lose this? Like, fail this check?
It'll just depend on how she reacts, how she
Just master
responds.
negotiator ass. Get him.
Persuade to intimidate. Is it an intimidate check?
Persuasion.
Okay,
Intimidate
so
doesn't exist in the system.
I have force persuasion, which lets me use the force check to roll a persuasion, but I also have the relic of trust, which gives me a +1 to persuasion. Does that still give me a +1, even
Yes.
though I'm using the use the force? Okay, because I haven't been using it.
The relic of trust.
That's right.
I don't know how. Well,
You can see she kind of
Rip.
shakes her head at you. If you wish to not contribute or not to test your limits, by all means, go ahead. But if
okay,
understand it is only cowards who choose not to fight when the chance truly comes upon them.
well, I just can't let you insult me like that now.
But you
We got a
want me dead.
promise?
Who you calling?
I can't let you insult me like that. Master negotiator.
I'm going to instead say, you're right. I think this is a chance for me to learn. I'm going to sit back and put my feet up. Please, let class begin.
Very well. The other three of you, would you be willing to test your resolve?
Well, but now there's 3 of us.
Yes, in that situation, we would have to change things. I would propose a free-for-all between you 3.
What about anytime this happens, I get ganged up on.
I
I swear, Zeno's gonna go force. He's gonna force choke me. He's gonna force choke me. I just it's not gonna help me. He's just gonna go and strike me down immediately.
Oh, you think that's gonna help you? You think I was gonna help you, Midas?
The only
You forget
person
we're
that's close-
cross bonded.
I was gonna. Oh my god, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Who's that?
If you wish to find an alternative path, we can, but this is simply what I think would be the simplest.
Aren't you 2 force bonded?
We are.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. I'm not
But
touching you.
there might be a way to temporarily disable it. If we try hard enough.
Yeah, let's try.
Let's both meditate.
He chokes
Oh.
Josiah and then he chokes himself.
Alright, so I think we need to roll a use the force check.
Yep, you'll both need to succeed.
It's hurting you more than it hurts me.
I don't remember.
HP first.
I think the DC for like the first
I have
one
armor
depends on the
on.
stage. We have to actually roll
Yeah,
2
I'm
depending on
looking.
which one. We probably want to get rid of the damaged one, which is I believe the first stage. Fuck is in the book.
I don't know what the DC that for that is.
DC
but
15 for the first one.
DC 25.
holy smokes! The
All right,
first
Zeno has
one-
failed.
that's a fail, dude.
Oh, I thought it was going after the tier.
You're tier
Like
2.
for like this did oh shit, you're right. But I thought like maybe these are like different things.
Nope.
Different okay.
That's just
I passed.
didn't get the whole thing. So you both fail. You both were unable to sever it in any
My
way.
bond is too strong.
LeBear, he's going to kind of lean forward. I mean, if you're trying to sever a force bond, I could always give it a try. Granted, I've never tried it before, so if I fail, it may risk strengthening it.
I like
Do
those
it.
chances.
Do it.
That's a win-win my book.
Are you trying to F and die, man?
Yes.
Hey, I mean, what's the alternative?
Do it.
Bella's calling like all her assassin friends, and killing us when we get there, or dying here. I think dying here would be a mercy.
So,
Gee,
the metagame of what
right.
would happen here, he would roll a use the force check, DC 35. If he succeeds, he'll sever the bond. If he fails, it'll bring it up a tier.
Nah, that's a very high.
Just
check.
saying, he has
check.
better use of force than me, and I just rolled a 35. So, just saying.
He has roughly a
You rolled an
50-50
18 though.
chance to succeed.
You want to take it, Zeno?
Nah, the force is telling me not to
Do it.
to down.
No boss.
Do it.
Is
No
this the
balls.
metagame speaking?
I mean, the
Do
metagame
it.
is speaking.
What are
Do
you
it.
fearing? Fearing is the fear leads to dark side. Zeno, come
I've
on.
already been led to the dark side.
Alright.
Haven't you seen it? No, just like- well, I rolled the
fake book.
dice.
Keep
and,
it for this, I guess.
I mean, why not, dude? I'm effing die anyway.
Oh, never mind that. We're doing it. Let's get it.
All right. How about you two get a little close here? Just to make sure nothing branches off to anybody
Hand-holding?
else.
Hand holding.
Oh my god, that would be terrible. It branches
Like,
off.
Drostad's
Oh my
gonna
gosh, I
step
decided
away.
To yell boss.
Oh my god, I would kill
It's
her and then
happening.
die.
Here it comes.
All right.
Put
I want
out
to use
fixed
the destiny
shit.
point
Yeah.
just in case.
You want to use what?
As I might want to use the destiny point just in case, but like,
Unfortunately, you're
You
not the one
just
who's
gotta-
going to determine it.
man, this is lame, dude. I'll break it myself.
All
I got it.
right. You can see he focuses his hands. You can feel the force
another
kind of
check.
like... he's going to roll it. You can feel the force kind of like splintering in the center of you two.
Ah!
It rolled so low.
He did.
You can see, Zeno, you can see this with your force vision. You can see the bond, it begins to be visible for a second, just showing your force like flowing into each other and back. And you can see as he's splintering it apart, it starts to rip apart. But then suddenly it claws back to each other, and it just gets stronger than it was.
It's like a fucking muscle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would I be able to intervene on my own and use a destiny point, or no?
You would
So
get the
as
destiny
it
point out of the
fails,
way,
like
Connor.
you would get my only destiny point, and we just get.
I would force grip it. I would force grip the force bond. That's the only thing I could do.
I'm going to say no.
Shit. Can you add like a tier 4? Like make tier 4 to dying?
GG.
No, tier 3.
I realize tier 3 doesn't really do anything.
Tier 3
beneficial
doesn't
to
make
us.
much of a change. What Tier 3 does is it increases the DC to resist its effects for the day. And it also makes it so that way when one of you die, so does the other.
Well, just
No
don't die, I
benefits.
guess.
So it snaps
That's
back.
not-
You can see it
that's-
kind of stumbles backwards. Alright. It didn't quite go as I intended.
That's
I need
two.
this out, Kel.
That's two
I can
fails
feel
in
that.
one day, LeBear.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Not my greatest moment. But I'm still learning. I'm still young. I've still got lots of time. We can try to sever this bond at a future date. But as for today, just don't kill each other.
Well, look on the bright side, we don't share damage anymore.
What was that, Putumayo?
On the bright side, you guys don't share damage anymore.
Oh, we do.
Oh, other fun fact. If I rolled a nat 1 for him, it would have branched on to tie someone else in.
Oh, that'd have been sweet.
Oh,
Yeah,
do you still share damage?
Ace.
Yeah.
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 It
Oh,
literally
you
just
get every tier. You get everything.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I'm not even kidding. If it branched on the Ace, I would jump over this counter and then straight to him, and I'd be like, "It's time!"
Now you're struggling with your bear.
Just like everybody's just like
Lightsaber drawn, stab straight to the chest. All right, and that's how you cleanse the evil.
I'm gonna walk back
It's
in.
over.
then you gain the dark side point yourself.
I'm gonna use the force at home, kids.
Goddamn hypocrite.
All right. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Okay.
The
We'll do it next
alternative
time.
would be to fight someone that is close to our range. Is anyone here close to it?
How about that?
Passion. He's dead. Never mind. That's fine.
Droz said he's going to shake his head. I would prefer not to fight.
Clobber? You're always itching for.
Clover's going to nod his head. Don't really think I'd match up to a Jedi, but if you all insist, I'll give it my best.
GG.
Oh no! How about No, not HK-47.
You probably would watch this actually.
No,
If
HK
you were
needs to
only
focus
level
on the.
HK
once he's
will-
done.
He'll return
So
into the
quick
room at
roll.
this point with Soda 7. He says, Statement. We have confirmed that there are no tracking devices within the ship anymore.
Put him out. Does it? Oh, I forgot. I put y'all on that task.
GG. As in there were.
Answer. There used to be a tracking device. I removed it previously, before today.
Okay. That one. Yeah. Got scared. I was like,
HK. Was Soda 7 helpful in your investigation?
Affirmation. Yes, he found ways to make himself useful.
What I like to hear.
Inquiry. Did I hear my name be stated?
Would you like to instruct the class?
Inquiry. Can you elaborate?
Would you like to teach these jive turkeys what you can do?
we're gonna get watched, dude. He's got Jedi hunting abilities.
It's literally a level 20 character, man.
Agreement. I accept these terms.
Fuck.
Alright, 3v1.
Please step this way. Step out the way.
We're gonna do it right here on the ship.
Well, you're in
Where else would I
hyperspace, so.
fucking go? Yeah. Wanna go outside?
Yeah.
Wanna take us outside right now? Get to space.
Yeah, we're all Skywalkers, right? No problem.
That's not the sky, but space.
Evaluation. When one of us deems ourselves unfit for battle and would not wish to risk being destroyed or shut down, you should admit it.
Affirmative.
Wait, hold on. Is there a microwave in here? I need to make some popcorn.
Yeah, right this way.
Can I defeat
Yeah.
Xeno?
Space
gotta-
porn. Space
We gotta
popcorn.
team up.
Space porn? Okay.
Yeah, space popcorn.
I almost
this-
did something wrong. Sorry.
GG.
All right,
Is it still a free for all?
All right, I got it. Please continue.
She's going to say, how would you like to do this? It's only a droid, so I can't imagine you'll be able to test yourself too much against it. If you all wish to go against him, you can, or if you wish to do teams or 1v1s.
I think Xeno versus Ajisai.
Who's gonna win?
Very well, so you will fight the droid.
GG.
That's gonna be so embarrassing, bro.
The droid is not to be
That droid's
underestimated.
going to take me down. Look, to make it better, I will fight one of y'all because I know that fighting each other would be just like, ow, I hurt myself. Ow, I hurt myself kind of thing.
GG.
And I guess I'll fight. It doesn't matter. Flip a coin. I'll flip a coin. One is Ajisai. Two is Xeno.
All right.
All right, looks like I'm not even going to get hit off. Let's go.
GG.
Let me change my force suite real quick.
Can I try one more time to sever the bond for today?
Rip.
No, you can't retry. You've already failed.
Oh, I don't plan on even like getting to him. So I'm gonna run up immediately.
GG.
Try to rebuke it.
I don't
All
have a-
right. Begin. You two can both roll initiative if you wish.
my only chance.
Beat him initiative.
You can watch me right here.
One shot. Oh!
You
get at least one turn.
All right, Midas, you're up.
Don't hurt Zeno too much because it's gonna hurt me too.
What what is Battle Strike considered again?
That's what.
Swift.
Swift. All right. Let's just go ahead and roll that.
Takes off his weights like Rock Lee.
GG.
This is better.
Well, looks like I have plus damage there.
Plus,
Yep.
hey, you got like the best and but like the worst roll.
You have to roll the attack.
Oh yeah, you'll roll the damage per attack.
I'll take my lightsaber out. Well, I guess we would already have that out, right? Because we were ready to fight.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Are we already in stances too? If we were going to be on stance, kind of.
No stances yet.
Okay. Then I will hop up here and I guess take a swing at you.
Miss. I don't want to get hurt.
Reflex GG is 24.
With neutral bonus,
Which
so
I
it
guess
doesn't
25.
really matter.
He's also neutral. Yeah.
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 So you could just trade his base rolls without the +1s if you want for AC and hits. Since you're both going to get the benefit either way. They'll play it still to use the force and things like that.
Who's getting the benefits? No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Let's turn dark side to me. That's it. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Is
Is
that
that's-
plus the
and
36?
That is without the 3d6. Let me roll that 3d6.
It's already rolled.
How'd you
Oh,
say?
yeah,
How you
that's
feeling?
How much
Same
is this?
damage, wow.
25, half?
Same rolls too, different order, but
Seven-
same fucking damage rolls.
17? Wait, no.
5, 1, 2,
I can't do
5, 1,
math.
5. I told you roll 20
17?
notice, dude.
43, so that would be 22.
So, and did you go down the condition tracker?
It definitely takes me down the condition tracker.
Oh, you fucker.
Or you'll be able to
Okay.
recover that at least with no issue.
What's wrong, Auntie-san?
I will spend my swift action for him. All my actions this round to give it. Get him back up.
Oh, snap. Panic? I
Nope.
mean, is
There
that
goes
like
the-
legal? 'Cause
No, he
he's
can't
not
do
in
that.
battle. Oh, okay, never mind.
We share a fate. Why not? That's fine.
Well, if he was using an ability to get it up, that would be allowed, but he can't use his swift actions to get up Xeno.
I'll just cheat right now. Just like I'm gonna go ahead and
Dark
hit
Rage.
my- do my one second win of the day. Thank you.
GG.
What the? This ain't
We just
fair.
enter false trans while they're battling.
All right, Xeno, you're up.
Heal.
Alright.
Oh, I got scared for a minute. I was like,
GG.
that passes. Whatever it was. I don't.
That wasn't me, man. Hold up.
I try to endure the damage that's about to come again.
No. Here it comes. Just the whatever he decides to do. Sparkle fingers. I don't even know.
I'm gonna go
Sparkle
ahead
fingers.
and use. I'm gonna crack open the button and use Force Stun.
Okay.
Go further down the condition tracker.
Hey, you call me a coward.
I didn't call you a coward.
You can't even use your own spells.
Is that that's not dark side though, is it?
Nah, this is
Yeah, it actually lights up.
neutral. I'm using a force point as well.
All right. So with the force point, so whatever your will defense is, Midas, every 5 above it that is, you go down an additional condition. So what's your will defense?
22 right now.
All right, so you will go down a total of 3 condition. 1 for the initial hit, 1 for the force point, and 1 for the 5 difference.
That's on my condition, you said?
Yep.
So,
Bright side, you're now both at -3 condition. or the -5 condition, the third tier.
Nah, I'm also gonna
I'm
convert my
invisible. What
move
happened?
to a swift.
You flung yourself off the screen.
That even happened.
I don't know how you did it.
It's somebody opening your lock. GG.
Yeah, just have to drag yourself back on.
I didn't do anything.
I saw you fling yourself. I don't know how it happened, but it happened.
Like
There you go.
I couldn't see my character. Like, it was like invisible, and I was like, okay. So then I like started trying to like highlight over him, and then all of a sudden you were like, you just threw your character off the screen. I'm like, okay.
I just saw him fly off to the right. I have no idea what happened beyond that.
Is that the end of your turn then?
Nah, I'm gonna use swift or convert my move to a swift, and I'm gonna use resolve to go up back on my condition.
Right, if we're gonna keep track.
What's that?
I'm not gonna keep track of these
Oh,
conditions.
you should. I'll let you know at the end of this fight.
And you can keep spending essentially your turn, quote unquote, Aji side to just keep boosting yourself up so you don't fall unconscious when he does.
But that would make him go.
No, it doesn't. Doesn't work like that.
And I will use one swift action towards raising my condition
Okay.
and conclude my turn.
All right, you're up, Midas.
Yeah.
This is gonna be close.
Yo,
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna miss now. All right, we're gonna go ahead and try to hit him again. Why
I'll
not?
be up to this.
Battle Strike only lasts for one turn, right?
What's that?
Battle Strike only lasts for one turn, right?
Battle Strike uses
Wait,
it
hold
lasts
on.
until it's used up.
Couldn't Midas have converted his move to a swift to bring himself up in a condition tracker before he attacked?
No.
Nah,
It would take three things for me to move up.
I
Free
mean,
actions.
3 actions.
But couldn't you just use a swift action to move up one?
Mm-mm.
No.
You have to.
You need to
move
have
all three at
free
once.
to get one up.
Yeah, 3 of any action will boost you by 1 condition. Unless you have the feat that makes it so 2.
I don't.
Xeno has a special ability of Resolve that allows him to spend just a swift action to go up 2.
With a force point.
With a force point.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
What are you doing, Midas?
I'm gonna tumble away.
All right. Good move.
All right, roll the acrobatics check. Xeno's currently drawn weapon is the book, so he'll just be able to hit you unarmed.
Smack you with the book.
You succeed though.
You go ahead and try to hit me. Oh no, you
No,
can't
no,
because
you just-
okay. And then I'm gonna
That was
jump.
good.
And then I'm gonna jump back at you using acrobatic strike, which I don't remember what that does at the moment. I can't remember if it adds 5 to my hit chance or 5 to my damage. I gotta look in the book. I didn't write it down, and I'm rookie right now.
SMH my head.
GG.
Wait, is Midas affected by a condition tracker right now?
Yes.
Yes.
He just doesn't have it marked.
Okay. Is that a -5? It is a -5.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Battle Strike only lasts for 1 turn.
Mhm.
I was just double checking that.
written down. Yeah, let me see.
Battle Strike lasts until it's used up.
Trying to
I
get the
think
book to
it has,
open,
like, a
but it's
certain amount
not.
of time, so-
opening
It's just the 1
fast.
turn. It's just used for the 1 next attack action. +5 to your next attack.
Okay, it's not damaged, but
Right.
a hit. Oh, good. That helps. All right, well then here it
It's
comes.
all coming down to this. Strike true. Midas. Use the Midas touch.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Okay,
With that damage, though.
I am
ooh.
going to. I am going to use the cube.
All right.
Off cube.
Is that max damage? No, it's not max. That is max damage for that.
Oh my god!
Rip.
Unfortunately-
It's what do you do? You
It
gotta
wasn't
wait.
meant to be.
You gotta wait.
it.
So you leap forward. However, just because of how tired you are, you just kind of stumble on your jump forward and you just lunge early.
That's what it is.
All right, Zeno, what you doing?
I used all my energy to do that acrobatic roll out of the way.
That attack.
Back in my younger days, I could have done that.
GG. Use move object.
I'm going to disrupt your action.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm going to use progenitor's call. Progenitor's call. That's what it is.
Progenitor.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then
Use
I
the
will...
force to disrupt an enemy action.
There we go. Progressive Rockinator.
That's versus your will defense, I believe.
Force check against target's will defense. On a success, their action is disrupted and wasted.
I believe that's a fail.
Ooh, my will defense is 28 now.
And high wisdom, man.
Man, Max wisdom though. I'm sorry.
Oh, and you don't have anything on your condition right now?
I'm -1.
Yeah.
He's got a really good will defense.
Everything else is trash.
Mass is trying to Mass is trying to get rid of your force points and your destiny points.
GG. I mean, I already got rid of my. Well, I actually said I can use the destiny points. So I guess I got spirit on that.
Oh, so the move object did work though. So, would you move me or?
Just like slam you into like the ground. It's like lift you up, slamming the ground.
brutal.
Alright, so you'll take 19 points of damage or 17 with damage reduction. If that breaches your damage threshold, you also drop a condition since you're already lower. Okay.
I just imagine this. It's like.
GG.
Man, force powers are brutal.
Yeah,
And
they can be.
First, you don't succeed. No.
Try.
All right.
Alright. My other two actions is just go up on the condition tracker.
All right.
So move to source and use the other sword.
All right. You're back to 0 condition. Midas, what are you doing? All right.
Acrobatic strike again.
Strike true.
All right. Acrobatics to avoid the attack of opportunity. You succeed. Go ahead and make the hit.
I'm gonna get one hit off. At least get one hit.
What if it nat ones again?
What if it
Don't
does?
say that. Don't say that.
What if it does?
But what if? Ooh, that's a hit, I think. Yeah, that's a hit. That's just enough damage to knock me out.
That's not even a knockout. That's a kill.
Oh.
Remember,
You thought you saw Zeno die.
if you were knocking each other out, that's it. So you need to expend a force point to not die from this, as he just slices across you.
Slice of the book instead? No.
He's like that book is on, dude.
He said,
Oh, that's
hey,
good.
Zeno said, no, kill me, not the book.
So do you expend the force point to not die, Zeno?
Yeah, I take it.
Did I
Alright.
spend one too?
No, you don't have to. You didn't die.
Oh, thank God.
It's all up to Zeno there. That'd be tragic though if he just decided to like stick it to Midas and be like, nah, I'm not gonna do it, so that way you feel guilty. Knock you aside, just like, no.
Joke's
what
on
if
you.
he dies? Can I spend a force point then?
Yeah, we'll decide that when it happens.
Joke's on Zeno. He's going to use a force point. Then I'm going to walk up and say, nothing personal. And just...
He's my
Oh,
destiny.
then you bought that from force choke.
Man, Zeno, can you just roll a force choke real quick? I just want to see like how this would have went if you would have just choked me on the first turn.
I mean, it just would have went like this, dude. Like even if it was the one, I could do
Yeah,
every
just
time.
choke
So
me real quick.
it just would have been over, dude.
You mind if you choke me real quick?
Oh, you missed.
No, it's the user force. It's not reflex, it's will.
It's against fortitude defense.
Oh, fortitude, yeah.
Oh, fortitude. No, that's a miss.
It would have been.
Would have been for me too.
I would have got to you anyway.
GG.
So she, Melis nods her head. Very good. She's gonna go up to you,
Oh,
Ajisai.
I'm gonna help you up. I'm gonna help you up.
She goes up to you, Ajisai,
Force trance.
holds out her hand.
I'll move you off to the side.
What?
Do you take her hand?
Sure.
Oh, she's gonna heal you.
She puts a hand over yours, and you can feel that she begins to transfer some vitality into you and heals you
Ah,
using force vitality. I'm not gonna roll just because of simplicity. You're back to full health.
She moves one up on the dark side.
On the dark side.
Plus
Fight
one
me,
light,
Melis.
plus one light side.
I challenge you, Melis.
All right, HK, you can see he draws his blaster.
Oh fuck! Why him?
Inquiry. Are we fighting lethally or non-lethally?
Non-lethally.
Affirmation. Then let us begin. Roll for
Draw both lightsabers.
I really hope that he like all of a sudden 2 more arms extend from his body, and then he.
Roll initiative.
I didn't click my tokens. I clicked that then, Ricky.
Take his
Like, he goes first anyway. There's no need for a turn order.
Wow.
He's a level 20 character, man.
So you're 3v1.
My AC is basically like level 14 character, but yeah, it's not gonna help me.
Make me proud, HK. Oh, sorry, LeBear.
All right, he's going to.
One turn KO.
He's gonna use install a stun. Before the fight starts, you can see he's installed a stun modification onto his onto
thank
his
God.
modded heavy rifle.
Oh, nice of him.
He's just gonna knock you down a condition tracker instead. Just.
All right, he's gonna take the first shot at you.
Crit. Yeah.
That's
uh,
a miss. No, I'm kidding. It's
That's a hit.
That is a stun shot, so you will only take half the
50.
damage.
And
But
I
it is
take half again.
53 versus your
but it's half again for the armor.
Oh yes, you will. So it'll
So
deal half of that.
that's-
So it'll deal 27 to your damage threshold and defense essentially. And if that breaches your damage threshold, then you go down on the condition
one,
tracker,
two.
an additional step.
So 2.
Who said
I'm
that
gonna
was like
take.
fully heal me? Because
So I take.
No, she is not.
How much
Nina's
damage should I take?
asleep
Like
now.
13. I just did math.
27,
14.
14.
14.
So you've only taken 14
see.
damage, but you are down 2 condition.
Take a moment.
just don't get it.
Inquiry, do you wish to surrender?
Surrender.
He's hurting.
I don't even know how much he healed you. How much damage did you even take?
I took 14.
No, from the fight. I guess you were taking half of my.
I healed. I healed everything.
Okay, I healed half.
Melis healed me.
Okay, I'm at half health then.
Sure. Whatever.
Yeah, I just gotta clarify for myself so I don't have to die.
All right, Ajisai.
Fucking hell. I'll just move up and try to use force grip.
He's probably the strongest person on the ship from pure base stats.
Force grip. Net 20. Come on.
You can see you try and get the force grip with him. However, he seems to move out of the way, almost as though he could see the attack coming, as though he had more familiarity against force combat.
What the? I need those protocols, HK. I need those for Persona 7. Well, that's basically my turn. I'll spend 1 towards my condition.
Hey, I have a question
yeah, you
about
can.
force grip.
Uh-huh.
If it's used on you and it's gripping you, like gripping your neck to like choke you out or whatever, or hold you still, it's considered a dark side, right?
Only if you're light side.
Only if you're light side.
So if you're
So-
a light side and you use it on someone, then it's considered a dark side action.
But now
But
that
what
you're
if it's-
neutral, if you use it on someone, no change will happen.
I'm saying if Xeno uses it on me, would it be considered a dark side action? Not gonna decrease him or increase him
Oh,
in any
for your
way.
resistance stuff.
I
or
have
your stats.
resistance. I have a resist the dark side. So
Yes.
I was just thinking like that's even more. So you wouldn't have won that one.
Yeah, that will work there. That will count as dark side. All right. You can see he's going to kind of move the blaster off into his left hand, and he's just going to go and punch you in the face.
Oh,
my God.
goodness.
I hope it knocks you out. Oh no!
Oh man,
I
this is
think-
fucking.
is that a
good,
hit?
man. It is a hit, but it's not making me go down a condition checker. And it's not that much damage. It's 12.
Just getting
Yep,
mollywopped.
12.
I just like the
Well.
idea of HK punching someone.
Like giving you a concussion in the
He's
arm.
essentially just slammed you in your mask, just making you stumble back a bit.
Concussion protocol.
GG.
All right, you're up.
Man, my hit check is not even high enough. I will enter F and Juyo. And I will just go for a strike, I guess. This is not going to be 2 attacks, but I'm having the 2 lightsabers, so it's only going to be one-handed, not two-handed.
Okay.
So it says 2 attacks in the description, but it's not.
Okay.
Fuck.
You go to make the attack at him. You can see just with his open hand that's now there, he just catches it mid, like he catches your wrist before you even are able to bring the swing down,
Ah, shit.
just holding you back.
Another one towards my condition checker.
Inquiry.
GG.
Do you now wish to surrender?
Yes.
Motherfucker.
You know, for the sake of Xeno, I will. I suppose. You're not exactly a good opponent for me.
Very well. He releases you. Statement. Very well.
Yeah, I might need some of your protocols if you don't mind.
He doesn't respond to this one.
GG. All right, let's go shot.
It's worth a shot, yeah.
Well,
HK, I knew you had it in you.
I guess since I didn't take a terrible amount of damage, we could. How'd you say?
Lasted longer than Xeno.
GG.
HK steps
Sure, I
back.
can go another round.
Says, yes, splendid.
Did we take the time to heal up or just
No,
go right
she's
at
not
it?
going to heal you this time.
So does that mean he's still down the condition?
After out of combat, he's immediately back up.
Oh, okay.
So both of you are back up.
Hey, my weakness
Never
is
mind
Xeno.
then. No, I'm just kidding.
Just go up to Xeno, man.
GG.
All right. So yeah.
Both draw lightsabers. Red against blue. Foreshadowing, maybe.
What?
Who knows?
What do you
Nothing.
mean? What are you saying?
Nothing.
We were friends.
We are friends. Just a meme, man. Just a meme.
Do we need to re-roll initiative then?
Yeah.
Probably beat me.
Oh wait, I'm not. Let me re-roll that. My condition's still bad.
No, it's
I mean, we
still
could just
cool.
add 5 to that. It's okay. You don't need you to reroll.
It doesn't matter.
Your condition will be clean now, yeah. Oh, you rolled it with bad condition.
All right.
It's just what it is.
Ajisai,
Come on.
you're up first.
Enter Juyo, swift action. And then we'll leap for a strike. Also realized I had a -2 from my dual weapon fighting.
I will.
That already a thing, so I'm just
I
gonna...
will interrupt his hit.
Okay. You will try.
I will miss. God, that's 2 low rolls.
You missed it by 1, bro. I got a 20 well defense.
Ooh,
Oh,
real close.
I mean that. But is that with your +1?
No,
Okay, so I just missed it. All right.
I'm not gonna for this fight. I'm not gonna like add that. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it won't make any difference.
Yeah. So I'll still go for it.
It hits.
And I treat your damage threshold 5 lower than it actually is. So it would be a 28 damage threshold.
You do what?
If your damage threshold is lower than 28, that counts as succeeding.
How?
It's my talent, devastating attack. I treat the damage threshold for my lightsaber attacks 5 lower.
So it would be 20, not 28, but 26, because of the -2 thresh.
Yes.
It's it breaches.
So it's -1. And that's my turn.
Devastating attack is fun. I've made
Yeah.
only 2 characters that have that.
It's pretty good, especially if you do wording.
All right, so I will. I will go to Ataru, and then I will do a battle strike.
Oh man, it's gonna be sad unless you crit me. Ooh,
So that's gonna be with the plus 3d6.
but I doubt that's already rolled. So 9.
Yes, it'll be the 9
Yeah.
damage.
Oh, is it?
Crit me.
Yeah, I realized that's
Yeah.
what it was after you did the roll last time.
Oh, okay. So I'll just add the plus.
What's the
9
same
on here
damage
then.
last time?
It's pretty much average damage right there with the 9.
Here we go.
Go.
Here we go. Missed by 1.
Oh yeah, you're at 31.
What?
That's so unfortunate. Because of that -1 condition tracker.
Yeah,
That's
so
the only reason you missed this.
Essentially, you just slam your attack into him, and it does hit him, but it hits his armor and doesn't breach his defense.
It's like the Mandalorian when they like with the dark saber, it's like grinding into the armor.
GG.
It's a lot of AC.
Yeah.
It is. I
What do
am
you excel
basically
at?
a 14 character. My HP is kind of trash though, but that's why I got damage resistance. And hey, I got a different weakness now. I got Xeno.
Yeah.
Was
Go
a
ahead,
punching
Xeno.
bag.
That's my next attack. I'm gonna hit Xeno.
I was really happy LeBaird didn't
Jeez.
succeed on that. Like, I didn't penalize him in any way. I wanted to have it be fair, but I was really hoping he didn't succeed so I could still beat you down that way.
That's my turn.
GG.
Mike, I think that's a fair
how
move.
does
If you turn
stunning-
to attack Xeno, I think that's all's fair in love and war.
Like I got a destiny point. Maybe destiny point gets destiny point.
You can't use a destiny point when you
How
out
does
cold.
stunning attack work
I'm
again?
awake. I ain't no catches.
You use a destiny point in your dream.
The stun mod or stunning
Oh.
attack?
I ain't out.
Dream point.
Just the
Dream
stun
roll.
function on a lightsaber.
GG.
You reduce the damage to it should be
2d6.
2d6 for
Mhm.
the lightsaber. And then if it succeeds in hitting them, -1 condition. If half the damage, then if the damage also breaches their damage threshold, they'll take another step down the condition tracker, but then their hit points will only take half that damage.
I will do that for both of my attacks.
And this is all post damage reduction for Midas.
So 2 attacks coming your way.
Damn.
Wow, same damage.
Both hits, I'd wager.
That's without any penalties, huh? Because there's 2 attacks.
Those are with penalties. I got a -2, but I also get like a shit ton bonus from Juyo and weapon focus, which basically negates it. And I got 2 of the feats.
Yeah, so if you got +1 to your miscellaneous as opposed to like would have been +4, whatever.
Plus 3 in total.
All right, so essentially it's 22 damage for each of the hits versus your damage threshold. If that breaches your
And
damage threshold,
5 fire.
oh yeah, 27 versus that. So I think that's actually going to take you down.
But it's a he says it's a stun,
Stunning.
right?
Yep.
So
So
it
just
won't because it's only
fall
half
on this.
damage.
What was your condition
What's your
at
condition?
-1 already? Because
Yeah.
you're taking -2 with each of those hits.
Or is that -10 then? He's not done yet.
Oh, I thought you were already 1 down.
Here's one then.
Because then it's
oh,
-2,
yeah,
which would bring you
Willpower
down to
can help this.
3,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I guess
-2
that
more,
would
which would
be-
bring you down to 5. So it's just going
You're
to stun you.
helpless.
Yep, I guess that's it.
And see, she just kind of smiles and claps slightly to you all. Good job, everyone.
You're next. Come up here.
I'm happy to see that you have all progressed to become quite capable.
Not enough yet.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you've risen to the challenge. The challenge that the Force has placed before you.
You placed this before us, not Force.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of them too.
I placed it before you through the Force. Life is as the Force wills it.
Let's see.
It doesn't sound very siffy.
It would be a fool to try and act as though the Force is not in control. The Sith manipulate the Force to make sure that the control favors them.
Isn't that what the Jedi do as well, though?
The Jedi believed in responding to the Force and allowing it to exist as it needed to, according to them.
That's not what I acted upon, though.
They absolutely acted upon it in certain degrees, but not in others. This is true. They allowed worlds to be attacked. What was the use the Force check for, Midas?
Never mind. I'm just gonna go sit in the back to tank.
Just gonna use Force Trans.
Oh, R.I.P. The Jedi, of course, refused to intervene in many ways that would have been advantageous for them to. Ken Dossu himself has admitted this. However, they also did take action when war was in front of them. Is there
Let's see.
anything else?
That'll be all.
Well, then I recommend that you all get some rest. Once we arrive over Dantooine, we may have a... Well, who knows what's waiting for us.
Kin, hopefully.
Maybe something else.
Perhaps. I look forward to seeing it, whatever it might be. Alright, do y'all rest up?
I made this Force Trans. I'm never going in that back to tank.
Yeah.
The only time I was in there was when they put me in there while I was unconscious.
Let's meditate together so we can heal more.
I will also go into a Force Trance.
That's
Why,
kind of his
Daddy
smuts.
And I'm also going to do something else before I hop into this trance.
Ajisai
Alright.
seems oddly familiar. Where do I know Ajisai from? He seems like a Naruto character from the past.
During the Force
GG.
Trance, I'm going to focus on what LeBear was doing when he tried to sever that bond.
Okay,
And I decided,
okay,
I'm just recalling it within my trance.
okay. Xeno, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna take out the dead Sith holocron and the dead Jedi holocron, and I'm gonna take out the
Okay.
book, and I'm gonna see if I can attune to either one of these to understand.
Ooh,
Merged them.
we should both do it.
Yeah,
Can I help you
you're
with
welcome
that?
to join. You're welcome to join.
Got 2 holocrons.
Now that I'm in the back to tank, go ahead. Yeah, I understand.
All right.
I'm out of the way.
You can So you can either assist his check, Ajisai, giving him a +2, or you can both roll, and it'll be the average of your rolls.
Our rolls are similar. Mine's a +14.
I got 15.
All right, so you all can both roll use the Force then if you want. That's good.
Too.
That's not
Not
so
quite
good,
as
'cause I
good.
rolled 2.
You-
That's gonna be lower. Yeah.
You start concentrating the Force. Is there anyone that either of you are in particular focusing on? Like, is
Nah,
one of you
I'm-
focusing on one or the other?
Not really. I'm balanced still. I'm neutral.
I'm going for both.
All right, so just trying to feel them both. All right, roll one more time, Xeno. Just you.
This time I assist him. No.
Ooh.
This game.
Doing anything to change that before the result is turned?
I guess.
Just asking. Don't feel
Just
pressured to.
boy.
Just asking you.
Goes to Bond level 4, just dies. We overdose on our first Bond.
Force point, I guess. Actually, what kind of check? This is a use a force check. Let me see. If this counts.
I rewind time.
Well, using a Force point with that would only add a 1d6 to it, so it wouldn't really make a difference.
Could use your destiny point to reroll.
Yeah,
It's
you could use the Destiny point to make it a nat 20, essentially.
I mean, I'm not. I can reroll it. I'm just trying to understand what these things are.
All right, so you two are focusing on them together. You feel as though you are making progress as the book suddenly begins to flip through its pages and land on one particular one, and it's blank, but you can feel it emanating power, like filling the holocrons. However, with Aji-Sai's instability and you're unable to maintain your focus after the second roll, you can see everything just drops to the ground.
Perhaps another time then.
I'm quite imbalanced right now.
Fortunately, mine's here in the other room. I'm going to say you can't reach into it.
It's all right. In time, the secrets will be revealed.
Who chose me?
Hey, let me roll again. Let's see what's next. It's better.
It was better.
Not the best though.
We'll need to roll that the
I'm
first
throwing
time.
Trash.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll do it. We'll try this again later.
F you, Holocron.
All right. Anything else anyone's doing while you're traveling?
Force trance.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
I'm just bubbling.
Yeah, just healing up, all that stuff.
Mhm.
All right. You're all relaxing, healing up, meditating. Was
Do
it
I
Zeno?
have the tools to work with Beskar?
No, you need a forge. You don't have a forge here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was gonna ask Adisai if he could try to do the gauntlet thing.
I can try that.
Stun baton.
Probably mechanics.
Yep, it'll be a mechanics check. I will have a DC in my head. I will not tell you what this one is.
I have to have a forge.
Won't need a forge for this one. For repurposing a gauntlet, I'll say that you have the components from other things you've gathered.
So use the force on
'Cause
mechanics.
You have the critical one there already with the stun baton. Yep, mechanics. Or use the force if you're trying to use that, but mechanics would probably be better in this situation.
Mechanics is worst check, but it would make more sense because it's not like a force related thing.
Plus
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
+1.
Whoa.
You
probably-
take it apart, you
bare
start
minimum,
making some
baby.
progress, but unfortunately you're not able to put it together. You'll put in kind of like a basic outline to it, and it's not working properly. You can tell that if he inserted his hand into it, it would also shock him.
Now it just doesn't make sense. We would need something to isolate the inside or something.
All right. Well, I guess we'll try again next week.
Yeah, try again next time.
I'll put dysfunctional stun baton.
But now
Is
is
it still
you all...
one?
Stun gauntlet.
No, it has now been dismantled, so it's not working. You could have the I'll call it a an anti-stun gauntlet, where you can use it, but it will also affect you every time you activate the stun function.
Man, you only got like stuff that hurts yourself. The book, not a gauntlet.
Bye.
What's wrong with you? Why are you like an emo or something? I don't know. Like to hurt yourself there?
It's none of your business.
I'll decide.
GG.
What's up?
He said you only get stuff that hurts you. Book,
These-
gauntlet. I said, I'll decide.
How'd you say?
GG.
Oh,
Because everyone net 20s you except
Net
for me
20s.
apparently.
hey, net 20s are now normal damage, okay?
I should have
Come on.
rolled as like, passion. Then I probably would have won.
There you go.
Oh, let me try that.
So you all, time passes, you all heal up, and you feel the ship come out of hyperspace. As it happens, we'll use the force check.
Okay, use that one from Solar 7?
No.
Fuck.
That's +1. 27. It probably doesn't make a difference.
Oh, now y'all are rolling high.
Yeah, for real.
Doing better.
I could have filled those holocrons.
You gonna roll Putumayo? Okay, there it is. You all recognize a familiar presence on the surface. You can feel Kindasu.
He's already waiting.
And that's where we're gonna end things for this session.
It
A
was
little
nice.
bit, a little bit shorter than the previous ones, but I think this is gonna be the best point to stop for it. So hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Let's give a thanks to the patrons here. Greatly appreciate your patronage on patreon.com. Daniel Bixler, Ethan Ramiro, Pasas, Quagger, Loki, Viper Games, Graham Maguchi, Zay, Brian Perez, and Justin. Thank you. Thank you for watching with us here live on Twitch, and we'll see you next week on YouTube. Hopefully I'll have it out on time. Sorry again about the last part. I don't know what it is. My mind's just like never, some step is always just wrong, or YouTube takes forever due to the processing. Either or. But hey, thanks. We'll see you later, and here's the end card.